Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of A.T.O.M RPG. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today here in Bunker 317 as we're looting things. What do we have? A knife. On top of what? What is that? I wonder. On the floor. Magazine Youth and Technology, #1. I like that. Especially if he teaches me technology, which I doubt it will, but if he does, then that's great. So what is that? I can use it. Yes, he does. That is fantastic. Youths and Engineering from 1985. Computers are the future of mankind. A computer, this wondrous word, isn't common for many USSR citizens, but in the future, the situation will change. Computers are the future. Computers and communism, that is. Thus said Alexei Podgorny, the head engineer of the D.V. Buryatov's calculating machine manufacturing factory. The factory does come from the word manufactory, but it's fine. Also, I hope this is gonna be a joke about how the fully automated gay space communism thing balloon. I don't actually know how to say the whole thing. Let's see where this is going. What kind of a device is a computer? Asks somebody. Comrade Podgorny explained it this way. It's a machine or a system that can complete an interchangeable set of tasks. Mostly these tasks involve calculation or data manipulation, but input-output operations are also possible. Yeah, they're sort of the fundamental requirement for a computer to exist. Let's see. Oh, that's a big CRT computer screen. That's cathode ray tube? I don't actually know what the C stands for. It's somewhere close to what I said, but there it is. That's the story of the computer and space communism. Okay, because you know, automation and things. Okay, so I'm poisoned again, which is nothing surprising. And I don't have water, which is also nothing surprising. Ah well, such is life. We'll figure it out. All in a good day's work. Okay, so where is this going? Who knew? This is bad. Okay, let's go upstairs again, because I don't trust anything. Okay, so let's go in here. No, more of that. Okay, seriously though, I really don't need that. But if I get toxic, or too toxic, that's not a problem, because I do have like a bajillion antidotes. And my friends are immune to such things, because of their plastic skeletons. There we go. And we have wires. Good. Let's go. Okay, now, down there. Nope. Toxic. I love it. Should I... Where am I right now? That's pretty bad. You know what? That is very bad. I'll take an antidote. Okay, what do we have? More wires. I'll take the wires. They're all actually pretty expensive and not that heavy. And which is funny because the game just said something about them being sold for their materials rather than for their just being wires, and you need wires for things. And just, you know, wiring a lamp at your home if you have electricity, which wouldn't be tremendously difficult to make. A generator is a relatively simple thing to do. Although you would need wires for a generator as well, so you can make the little thing. I don't know what it's called. There's a thing. If you know, yeah, it's a thing. I don't know. Ooh. Wait a minute. I don't need to drink the nice one. I can drink the bad one. Actually, I can drink the worst one even. I'll take the worst one. Wolf antidote. Doesn't work in combat. Well, that is just jolly good, because I am not in combat. Hopefully, I will not be for a little while. Let's go downstairs, fellas. See where this is gonna end up. Okay, we got more dead creatures over here. It's all ants. They do look really cool, though. The ants. I've always enjoyed the ants in Fallout 2. They don't exist in the first game, but they do exist in the second one. And they look mostly like these. Well, I say I've always enjoyed them. It's probably more a nostalgia than anything else, because that was the first Fallout I played, and killing the ants. I spent many an hour killing the ants. In the first, in the trial of, what was it called? The Temple of Trials, I think it is. Yeah. And then figuring out as you should, as you do, figuring out like 5 hours or 10 hours into the game that I made my character wrong, and then restarting immediately, because that's how you play RPGs. That's how I played RPGs for a long while, and I don't do that anymore because of YouTube, mostly, because now I play RPGs on YouTube, so it's different. And it's actually, I don't think I've ever talked about it on any video, let alone these ones, or this Let's Play, because I have many Let's Plays, obviously. I used to, like, for me, playing RPGs is about those first few hours of just going in blind and just having any characters, making enormous amounts of mistakes, obviously, because you don't know the game, but just accepting that you're gonna start over. Like, never in any situation. Oh, actually, we should be careful here. No, we shouldn't. Never did I, like, as I grew up playing RPGs, I was always in a position, or starting RPGs, I was always in a position where I would know beforehand that I wasn't gonna finish the game with the character that I was using at the time. These things are way too heavy, aren't they? Okay. Oh, those things don't have anything. Go, go, go. Let's leave. Okay, we can go upstairs to just leave these behind. The rest of the stuff is gonna stay. Because that's just how we do. That's just how we learn to play a game. This game did teach me a few things. But the thing is, as well, teach me a few of my mistakes that I did right at the beginning. The thing is, as well, that these days games get patched, and of course there's the internet, which changes things completely because you can look things up. But things getting patched does change the way we tend to rely on just flat out, like, for this game anyway, because you saw what happened to this pistol. It just changed completely. The pistol did. And imagine I had restarted the game so the pistol would be different, and then they changed the pistol, and I'm like, why? What have I done? Did I drop all the things? Yeah, you can keep that for right now. Yeah, I did drop all the things. Good. So I'm gonna take another wolf antidote. I don't even remember where I got that one. I know I got it from somewhere. Somebody gave it to me, I think, or both of them. And so Fallout was one of those. You pick up 7 agility, for example, and then realize that you're just wasting 25 carry points, or carry pounds, because 7 agility is the same as 6 agility, except for armor class. But armor class doesn't matter, because that's what you have armor for. Or you pick 7 charisma, for that matter. Or charisma at all in the first game. Well, it's not quite like that. Painkillers. Did we ever find one of these? Heavy painkillers that can make you forget about wounds, but can also turn you into a wacky pill popper. In other words, highly addictive. It's already addicted. Addiction? Addicted. That's just a mistranslation. I am kidding. Let's see what we have over here. More tape. Good. These guys always have tape. Having tape is good. I have tape. I don't know where it is, though. I was looking for it yesterday because I wanted to tape down... Let's get that over there. I wanted to tape down a... it's a bit of wire. It's weird. Everything is makeshift in my house. Oh, no. I wanted to shoot... Oh, you okay. There you go. And so I wanted to tape, but I couldn't find it. This is what you get when you tidy up your room. I tidied it up last year. I haven't seen the tape since. It's basically, I tidied it up more often than once every year. There's nothing. I am worried that we're gonna find just enormous amounts of potatoes around here. I really just want the expensive stuff. Thank you very much. So this was left empty for right now. Can I just say that this reminds me a lot of Dead State? If you haven't played Dead State, you should definitely play Dead State. It's an amazing game, turn-based. It's got a survival mechanism. It's got a cool story, cool characters. It's a really, really great game. Really great. It's not one of the best RPGs ever, but you know, if I had to, it's probably one of those that I would, probably one of my top 15. Yeah, let's go with that. Top 15 for that state. Yeah. So it looks very close to this. It's 3D as well. I don't know if the engine... No, this engine is yeah, I don't think this engine is based on that engine as well. That state uses the engine of the best role-playing game of all time. And if you don't know the name... Well, you should know the name of the best RPG of all time. You don't? I mean, you should. I really don't need these, do I? Well, I really don't need these. But you never know. It's pre-war vodka. You know, if anything, it's good for strength. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it. No, don't do that. I mean, gross. I wanted to drop it, but we're not in our inventory. Oh well. There goes my work for taking care of my poison. It's fine. 125 is not gonna bother me. Okay. And in that game, in that state, not in the best RPG of all time, you spend a lot of time going through things and opening things and scavenging and getting the best items. Well, the items that you think are the best, obviously. Because then you find out, oh no, I've been picking these things up and I don't need them for anything. Also, I have beets. Oh, they're not very heavy. Beets are good. That's the lightest beets ever. I like it. The wires, you can get it. I don't need those. They're very heavy. There's a rat down there. That's why I'm going first and shooting it with my 9mm. Because that thing... Because the bullets for these guys are quite more rare and expensive. Perfect. Meanwhile, we haven't seen anybody down here that wants to kill us. Which I am absolutely okay with. We got some armor-piercing 9mm right there. Magnifying glass. Take that. It is actually relatively expensive if I remember correctly. I think we're getting to a point where, unless we're gonna never gonna find a armors and all that sort of stuff, we don't really need the money. Because I can buy the bullets that I need. I don't need any. Excuse the hiccup. I don't need any. I don't need bullets, or too many bullets anyway. But I can buy them. They're very expensive, but as long as you have a few thousands, it should be fine. But for armor, it's just the prices are completely different. The nice armor, and I need 3 sets of nice armor, because my fellow fighters here also need some of it. Okay. Good. Got some things over there. We have live ants. Oh, we have light ants all over. Hi. Light ants meant live ants. Good stuff. And don't you like, I do, that we don't have durability? I do indeed. Durability sometimes is good, but a lot of times just a pain in the butt. Okay, so we got everything there. Let's keep going left here. And just try... I don't want to go over that way, because that's the land of the toxic. Oh, no. Hi. Can I shoot you through here? I don't know with these things, so I wasn't completely certain. Can I go there? You idiot, don't go there. You dummy. Move! Okay, that worked. So this is locked. Is that a person? That is a person. With a antler thing. Oh, also those are things. I should have an easy time getting in, though. You suddenly feel that somebody is watching you. The feeling is so intense that it gives you the heebie-jeebies. I'm pretty sure that's not how it's written. I'm gonna look around. It's pretty hard to see in the dim and dusty little room. You squint and scan the room with your eyes. Something suddenly draws your attention. Yes, in the small wall window, a man's silhouette looms. Who's there? Nobody answers. You adjust your sight better and start to distinguish a human shape watching you, which is what I did before. Anyway, It's a gaunt old man with a thick, overgrown beard. He's dressed in dirty tatters and what appears to be body parts of a giant quote-unquote ant mutants. Well, I wasn't expecting that. The man wears a severed ant head as a kind of helmet, an enormous ant, the head of the enormous ant. The two unfocused and wild, fiery eyes look upon you from under the sharp jaw of the ant, I assume. An ant shell protects his body like a medieval cuirass. The strange watcher holds in both hands ant legs or ant feelers, the ends of which are directed at you. Finally, the raspy voice of strange man breaks the silence. Ant Gavrilov is asking himself a question. What is a thing in front of him? Ant rat or human? Human. The man puts the feelers out in front of him and begins to move them like pointers. Again, what is a pointer? It's the second time it uses that word, and I don't know what that is. No, it didn't actually use the word feelers. I'm sorry. Finally, he nods with satisfaction and lowers his hands. The answer is correct. Chemical composition is identical to human, the same with appearance, and Gavrilov recognized himself looking at human before rebirth. Did you happen to be an A.T.O.M employee? And Gavrilov is not. And Gavrilov is confused by this question because that doesn't understand what this human is talking about. Perhaps Gavrilov the Ant can discuss other topics that human is interested in. Yes, who are you? Oh, it's the same ones as always. Yay. No, maybe not. Anyway, who are you? And Gavrilov. Before the rebirth, and Gavrilov was just Gavrilov, Konstantin Mikhailovich. Yep, it was Ant Gavrilov's patronymic. The Mikhailovich? Sure. Gavrilov worked as a main engineer in bunker 317. What do you mean by this rebirth? And Gavrilov's brain experienced some alterations which changed the Ant Gavrilov's speech manner, also forced Ant Gavrilov into considering himself as an ant. Here it is, the rebirth. There it is, I'm sorry. It also made me confuse here with there. Ant Gavrilov is waiting. Okay, so did a squad of troops pass by here? Ant Gavrilov indeed has seen the big squad of humans recently. They entered the bunker laboratory by breaking down the first door and blowing up the second one. Ant Gavrilov did not follow them after that, but he heard gunfire. Fewer people have left from here than came in before. Ant Gavrilov suspects some disagreement in the troops has led to a conflict. Ant Gavrilov hasn't contacted the squad because he had been too scared. I wonder what makes him think that there was disagreement that led to a conflict. Because if they were fighting there probably was a disagreement of the things they were fighting, especially if there's robots in here killing them. I'm doubtful, of course, says my character without a coma over there. But have you heard any rumors? I don't know what I'm doubtful of. Ant Gavrilov, I can't pronounce his name properly, I'm sorry, heard that the nuclear bombing happened, but Ant Gavrilov is not sure this is still important. That is still important. Yeah, it's old news. I mean, it's super important, but still old news. Tell me about this bunker. Ant Gavrilov doesn't know why this bunker was built, but Ant Gavrilov has own suspicions. Ant Gavrilov supposes some experiments were carried out here to invent a new type of weapon, or to improve the old ones. Ant Gavrilov has the vague impression these giant ants living in the structure appear here as a result of these experiments. But it's only my wild guess. Can you help me with this bunker? Human... Yes, he can. Yes, he can, and I write things down. Human perhaps noticed a lot of working systems here should be broken by now. Ant Gavrilov keeps himself busy, barely remaining equipment to stay alive. Barely repairing equipment to stay alive. you stay alive by repairing equipment. Good for you, I suppose, because you wouldn't be able to eat. So anyway, besides, because he doesn't. Well, I guess he could eat the ants. I don't know. And Gravilov knows codes to many bunker doors. The first door key to the laboratory 4334. The second door key is already useless because human squad passed there earlier, blew up the entry. Considering the opportunity that human most likely is interested in is finding human's troop. It could help. I'm sure it could. Not sure about the other one. Listen, you're a human, though. The human is wrong, and Ant Gravilov is an ant. Ant Gravilov was indeed human once, but this time has that time is long past. But how? Okay, I asked you that. Oh no, this is not the same line of dialogue. But how did you become an ant? It's impossible. Well, it's evidently not happened. Ant Gravilov went through a rebirthing process. Ant Gravilov's brain experienced some alterations, which changed. Yeah, this rebirth didn't make Gavrilov into a real ant, I'm gonna say, which is very smart. Super good. But it's not smart. This is speechcraft, of course, which is convincing him rather than being smart. Take note, Bethesda. Take note. No, it didn't. But to admit it, to accept it, this would mean that Ant Gravilov wasted his time sitting underground for about 20 years. Ah, the sunken cost fallacy, huh? Isn't that a bitch? He missed the sunlight and he missed the society for nothing. The society is fine. It's fine. And that is a hard truth to swallow for Ant Gavrilov. Hard pill. I guess truth as well. It's fine. Shake my shoulders. Just about a bit. The surface world isn't exactly rainbows and butterflies nowadays. You didn't miss a lot. But now a guy with your skills is in about as much demand as clean water. What skills? Oh, he repairs barely some equipment. Yeah, right. The man raises his eyes to you. They're full of hope. He's human, sure. Ant Gavrilov is a little afraid, but nevertheless I am ready to risk it. Thank you, human, for opening Ant Gravilov's eyes. Even if Gavrilov's destiny is to die in this dangerous and bloodthirsty world, it's worth it anyway. Is it? Well, he's off, and I gained 37 experience, which I like. Is it worth it? I mean, he's the master of his own fate, so it's up to him to make that decision. Are we ever gonna get water? 'Cause I really need it. I would really appreciate some water right about now. And we're super over encumbered again. Let's see. Do we have a bunch of that? Okay. Do you carry? Yes, you do. We have plenty of space. I'm just not using it as well as I should. Was that just 2 of them? No, that's 12 of them. I was gonna say 2 of them, just 7 pounds or 7 kilograms, or 15 pounds. Okay, good stuff. Got some coffee. Very good. And green tea. No green tea. Okay, I'll take that. And there's a vent over there, and there's nothing. Okay. We're gonna make a killing out of the wires that we get out of this. Oh, especially if I'm... Okay, so... The bolts. You pull out the bolts and open... Right, the bolts are specifically to open the panels. New level. I leveled up. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, game. You're very kind. Let me get out of here, though. How's my poison? It's good enough. Okay. So, level up. I can. First off, I can get a lot of that. Wait a minute. Oh, I had 2. That's why I have 19 now. Because I only gain 17 per turn. Per level up. So, ability tree over here. I can go for 1 already. So, I have that one. And I can go with aiming at vital organs usually does the job. 50% from the current critical chance to hit from scoped firearms. That's not really something I want, though. Quick reload, not really something I want. Cat's eye, that is something I want. Very good. And now I can click that, and I can go in here. Actually, you didn't level up. That's not what I need. Do they level up outside of me? Or not outside of me? What I mean is, you know, unrelated to me. I guess that makes sense. They do have experience. I didn't look at them, but it's fine. There's experience bars. Mysterious book. A mysterious book. ... That's not how ellipses are. I mean, I suppose that's okay, but it actually is okay because it's such a short sentence. King and Pauper both know it. Evil and good understand that. Yell all you want, it won't open the door. It's a good thing that doesn't weigh anything. But what exactly... That sounds like a riddle. But what exactly does that mean? Okay, I can open you. I can, actually. Easilier with this. There goes the end. If I can find the thing. It's better to use the scroll bar. Because the scroll wheel doesn't work quite as well. Because it gets stuck a bunch of times. And we have a rusty TT pistol. I'll take that. Thank you very much. We have 30 rounds, a short note, some cognac. And is that how it's pronounced in Russian? Or in English, for that matter. Because it's a G and an N, so I don't know. The door, I have many things. 1593, the 4334 I had already. That doesn't weigh anything either. Good. It's a short note. It's more than a short note. I think that we yell all you like. Because I thought it was going to be a... I hadn't looked behind this. I thought it was going to be for this door. And just, yeah, you can't yell at the door and it won't open. But it might have been something written by whoever was in here. Maybe. Anyway, I did a good job by going there first. Because this is the only way forward. Okay. There we go. Just as we're out of time as well for the days. So, for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been A.T.O.M RPG. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.